Mr. J. Here we are. Today we're talking about China giving money to the WHO, right? HWO, and the World Health Organization. It's our advanced video for Thursday, May the 22nd. And like I said, China, our AI pick, not real people, right? AI pick shows, I guess, someone from China giving money to the WHO. D for debatable, definitely a debatable subject. Let's look at our words. Donor, global unity, voluntary, development, fund, okay. Influence, health, climate, supply, chains, moribund, and it's not a common word. Governance, retreats, policy, and commitment. Those are our words for this summary. In May 2025, China promised $500 million to the World Health Organization over 5 years. This made China the WHO's biggest government donor after the United States left under President Trump's America First policy. Chinese vice-premiê, oh my goodness, Liu Gaozhong, if I got that wrong, please tell me, I'm sorry, said the money shows China supports global unity. The money will come from voluntary donations, membership fees, and China's own development fund. Experts say this is part of the president's plan to grow China's influence in global groups. China wants to be a leader in health, climate, and supply chains. The U.S. called the WHO too slow and full of problems. U.S. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. said it was moribund. China's help may let it set new rules for the world as the U.S. steps back. So, is this good? Is this bad? I don't know. Very debatable. I think the WHO has problems, but it needs money, right? And it does serve a purpose. So you can't just, burn it down or something. So, yeah, I don't know. I want to know what you think about this, okay? But let's go down and look at our questions, okay? Here we go. How much money did China promise to the WHO? What country left the WHO before this donation? What does China want to show with the donation? What did U.S. Health Secretary Robert Kennedy Jr. call the WHO? And what area does China want more influence in? Lots, actually, but for this article, right, for this summary, what area? All right. This week we're doing metal, and the metal we're talking about today is tin, right? So this is tin, right? It's hard to tell just by this. It looks like a tin roof plating or something. But here's the other non-metal, right? Non-metal meaning tin. And it might look like metal, might be made out of metal, but it's a non-metal meaning. All right, metal meaning. Tin. A soft, silvery white metal often used to coat other metals and to make cans. Okay, like tin roof, tin can. And the non-metal meaning, tin, a small container, usually metal, used to store food, candy, or small items, but it doesn't need to be made from tin. It's still called a tin. It's like another word for can, right? Can, tin, can. And the pronunciation, everything's so easy. It's just in tin, right? No phonics trickery here. Okay. Example sentence. English. The factory uses tin to coat the inside of food cans. Okay. Non-metal meaning. He opened a tin of cookies and offered me a tin of cookies. Okay. Perfect. All right. Weather for tomorrow, May the 23rd, 2025, in New Delhi, India. There's a high of 40, a low of 26, and it will be sunny to partly cloudy. For Lima, Peru, a high of 22, a low of 16, and it will be partly cloudy. And for Ottawa, Canada, there will be a high of 20, a low of 10, and it will be cloudy with a chance of showers. Canada. Oh, Ottawa. Anyway, sorry. getting a little homesick. Guys, we talked about the weather, we talked about tin, and we talked about China giving a lot of money to the WHO, right? The World Health Organization. I don't know. Are they more generous now than the US? What's going on in this world? I don't know. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.